Are you ready to delve into one of the most chilling and unsolved mysteries in Australian criminal history? Prepare yourself for the haunting tale of Mr. Cruel, a name that still sends shivers down the spines of those who remember the terror he unleashed. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Melbourne, Australia, was gripped by fear. An unknown assailant, dubbed Mr. Cruel by the press, targeted young girls in their homes, committing heinous acts that would leave lasting scars on the victims and their families. This story is not just about the crimes but about the enduring impact on a community and the relentless pursuit of justice. Mr. Cruel's modus operandi was both meticulous and terrifying. He would carefully plan his home invasions, often cutting phone lines to prevent the victims from calling for help. Wearing a balaclava to conceal his identity, he ensured that no recognizable features could be identified. His attacks were marked by an eerie calmness and precision, leading investigators to believe he had military or police training. He was known to carry a kit that included items like tape, knives, and handcuffs, suggesting a high level of preparation and intention. His known victims include young girls who were abducted from their homes and later released after enduring terrifying ordeals. In one of the most harrowing cases, he took meticulous steps to clean the crime scene, washing the victim and changing her clothes before releasing her. Tragically, one victim was abducted in 1991, and her body was found a year later, a crime that deeply shocked the nation. The psychological torment inflicted on these families is immeasurable, as they were left with not only the trauma of the abduction but also the constant fear of the unknown. Despite an intensive investigation and a substantial reward, Mr. Cruel was never caught. The police received thousands of tips and interviewed countless suspects, but Mr. Cruel seemed to vanish without a trace. His ability to avoid capture only added to the chilling mystery. Investigators faced numerous challenges, including a lack of physical evidence and the clever tactics employed by Mr. Cruel to cover his tracks. Many theories have emerged over the years. Some believe Mr. Cruel was someone with intimate knowledge of police procedures, allowing him to evade capture so effectively. Others think he may have left the country or ceased his activities for reasons unknown. The lack of physical evidence and the precision of his crimes have led to endless speculation. Some even suggest he might have had a family or a respectable job, living a double life that allowed him to blend in seamlessly with society. The possibility that Mr. Cruel could be someone well known or respected in the community adds another layer of horror to this tale. Forensic psychologists have weighed in, proposing that Mr. Cruel may have been driven by a complex set of motivations and psychological disorders. His meticulous nature and the apparent lack of emotional connection to his victims suggest a methodical, perhaps sociopathic personality. Theories about his background range from a troubled childhood to a highly disciplined profession that required control and precision. Each theory adds a piece to the puzzle, but none have led to his capture. Mr. Cruel's legacy is one of fear and heartbreak. For the families of the victims, the lack of closure is a torment that continues to this day. The case remains open, and the hope that one day Mr. Cruel will be brought to justice persists. The enduring pain felt by the victims and their families is a testament to the severity of his crimes and the profound impact they had on their lives. Community efforts to remember and honor the victims continue, with memorials and public appeals for information. The Melbourne community was forever changed by the terror inflicted by Mr. Cruel. Neighborhoods became vigilant, with parents becoming hyper-aware of their children's whereabouts and safety. Schools implemented stricter security measures, and public trust in law enforcement was tested as the investigation dragged on without resolution. The fear and anxiety of those years are still felt by those who lived through them, casting a long shadow over Melbourne's collective memory. Technological advances have renewed hope that Mr. Cruel could eventually be caught. DNA testing and digital forensics, which were in their infancy during the time of his crimes, have since advanced significantly. Cold case units periodically review the evidence, hoping that new technology might reveal a breakthrough. The persistence of these efforts is a testament to the dedication of law enforcement and the enduring desire for justice. The haunting tale of Mr. Cruel is a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows of our communities. His ability to instill fear, maintain anonymity, and evade the law is a chilling testament to his cunning. If you have any information that could help solve this case, please contact the authorities. Every piece of information, no matter how small, could be the key to unlocking this decades-old mystery. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Your next favorite video might just be a click away. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.